You say you didn't mean the words that cut me deeper than they hurt. You say you never meant to leave, but you packed your bag so easily. Your apology falls like rain on windows already cracked with pain. You're standing there with trembling hands, but you don't understand. Some wounds don't close with I regret. Some hearts don't heal that fast, not yet. But sorry isn't enough to erase all these years. I gave you chances one by one, like sunsets chasing a dying sun. I held my pride, I held my breath while we were dancing close to death. You swore this time would be the last, but last times never seemed to last. I loved you more than I loved myself. Now I'm picking my heart off the shelf. You say you're ready to change your ways, but broken glass still leaves its trace. Sorry isn't enough when love's been torn up, when promises are paper thin and I'm bleeding underneath my skin. You say you're sorry now, but I don't know how to trust the hands that let me fall when I gave you my all. You can beg on your knees, you can cry in the dark, but sorry isn't enough to mend this heart. Maybe one day I'll forgive, but forgiving don't mean we still live in the story we once wrote. Some pages burn, some just don't. I still love you, that's the truth, but loving you is what I can do. Sorry isn't enough, not this time, not for us. I'm walking away with shaking hands, trying to finally understand that sometimes goodbye is the only way to save what's left of me. From It started with a whisper in the dark, a fragile truth with a reckless spark. I should've let the silence stay, but I let my breaking heart betray. Every word fell like a stone across the bridge we'd barely grown. I saw your face begin to change, like love had suddenly rearranged. There's no undo for honesty when it cost you everything. I said too much. Now I feel your touch slipping through my hands like we never had plans. I let my heart speak out of time and watch the whole world burn. One confession was enough. I guess I said too much. Told you how I needed more, how lonely felt inside our door, how every I'm fine was a lie I swallowed just to get by. You stood there with your arms crossed tight, like truth was something we should fight. Maybe I should have played it safe, kept my tears locked in that place. But silence only hides the cracks, it never brings the feeling back. I said too much, and now we barely touch. Your eyes won't meet my own, like I turned us into stone. I let my fears spill on the floor, and now you're walking to the door. One honest moment was enough. I guess I said too much. Was love supposed to feel this small, like truth could make it fall? If being real is what it takes to watch a fragile heart just break, then maybe we were made of glass, never built to last. The words still echo in my head, every single thing I said. I said too much and not enough to make you choose to stay or fight for us that day. If loving means I bite my tongue and pretend I'm not undone, then maybe losing you is tough. But at least I loved enough, even if I said too much. We've been standing on a fault line, pretending it won't break, smiling through the silence while our hands begin to shake. Every word feels borrowed, every touch feels late. We're holding on to pieces of a love that couldn't stay. I see it in your tired eyes, we've said our last goodbyes. There's only one way out of this, only one way through, and it's letting go of what we were, even if it breaks in two. There's only one road left to take, Your shadow doesn't fit with mine like it used to before. We're strangers in the same old house, counting cracks along the floor. We tried to fix the silence with promises and blame, but love can't breathe in crowded rooms full of fear and shame. I wish that tears could change the truth, but they just prove we're through. There's only one way out of this, only one way home, and it's learning how to stand again when you're standing all alone. There's only one road left to take, no matter how we pray. We can't keep building on goodbye when goodbye's here to stay. If loving means we break ourselves, then walking hurts less someday. There's only one way, and it's away. I'll always love the way you smiled, the way you said my name. But love that once felt like a fire is only ash and flame. We can't revive what we outgrew. Sometimes goodbye is mercy too. There's only one way out of this, and it's tearing us apart. But maybe losing you tonight will save what's left of my heart. So I'll take the step we're scared to make, though it's the price we pay. There's only one way, and it's walking away. You left the light on in the hallway, like you were just stepping out for air. Your key still hanging by the doorway, your coat still draped over the chair. I wait for footsteps on the staircase, for the sound of your laugh in the hall. But the silence grows like ivy, climbing every empty wall. You didn't scream, you didn't cry, you didn't even look me in the eye. Just slipped away like morning mist, left me holding ghosts I can't resist. You never said goodbye, you just faded into thin sky. No final word, no last embrace, just an open door and empty space. I'm still standing where you were, whispering, come back to furniture. You never said goodbye, and that's the part that makes me die a little more every night. I replay every ordinary Tuesday, your sleepy voice saying my name, the way you'd steal the blanket sideways and blame me like it was a game. Now the bed stays cold on your side, the pillow still has your dent. I sleep facing the wrong wondering where you are. You never said goodbye, and now the silence screams too loud. I keep the porch light burning in case you're still out in the crowd, looking for the way back home, looking for the heart you own. You never said goodbye, so I'm still yours, and you're still gone. I never said goodbye. Come back just once. Say it, please. Goodbye. We used to talk until the sunrise. Now we barely say goodnight. Your eyes don't look for mine anymore. They drift like fading light. There's a space between our fingers where love used to lie. Now it's just a quiet distance. Neither of us tries. I feel it in the silence, in every word we don't say. Something beautiful is breaking, slowly slipping away. We're slowly slipping away, like sand through open hands, like colors turning gray, across what we once planned. I'm reaching out to hold you, but you're already gone. We're holding on to memories, but the feeling's moving on. Every heart beats begging you to stay, but we're slowly slipping away. Your touch feels unfamiliar, like a stranger's in my arms. The warmth we used to live in has lost all of its charm. We're dancing around the truth now, like it won't hurt to fall. But love that's built on almost ain't love at all. I hear it in your breathing, I see it in your face. We're two shadows in the same room, fading without a trace. We're slowly slipping away, like smoke into the sky, like promises we made that learned how to lie. I'm trying to believe in what we used to be, but every road we're walking leads you away from me. And every tear I hide can't change that we're slowly slipping away. If I scream, would you hear me? If I cry, would you care? Or are we just pretending there's still something there? I'd fight for every second, but I can't fight alone. a crown of glass, smiling like the storm had already passed. Porcelain skin, so pale, so thin, hiding all the cracks within. Your eyes were oceans painted dry, holding back a silent cry. I traced the tremble in your hand, but never truly understand. Every time I asked, you said you were fine, while your tears were falling out of sight. Porcelain skin tears, falling soft for years, breaking without a sound, shattering on the ground. I should have held you closer then, before the fractures settled in. Now all I feel are my regrets and porcelain skin tears. You danced around the fragile truth, like love was bulletproof. But hearts aren't made of stone or steel, they crack when they conceal. Your laughter echoed through the room, like flowers trying to bloom. But underneath that painted grace was a sorrow I couldn't face. You built your walls with perfect lines, while I was blind to all the signs. Porcelain skin tears, hidden behind your fears, breaking without a sound, like petals on the ground. I should have listened to the silence instead of calling it compliance. Now all I have are memories and porcelain skin tears. If I could turn the clock around, I'd catch each tear before it found the floor between our fragile feet, before love tasted bittersweet. But time won't let me intervene in all the things I should have seen. You were breaking beautifully, and I mistook it for strength. Porcelain skin tears still whisper in my ears of love we couldn't save, of promises we gave. You shed it softly in my hands, like I was never meant to understand. Now every mirror shows me clear the cost of those porcelain skin tears. I see you when the lights go low, when the world lets go of what we know. You're standing there like nothing's changed. No tears, no time, no space between. Your fingers brush against my face, and all the hurt just fades away. But morning breaks the fragile seams. You're only mine in dreams. I reach for you in the dark, but I'm just holding air. The sun pulls us apart, like you were never there. walking instead. We dance beneath the silver sky. No last embrace, no last goodbye. No shattered hearts at the seams, just perfect in my dreams. But daylight shows the scars, the silence on my phone. Reality is hard when I'm waking up alone. Only in dreams you still love me. Only in sleep you still touch me. There's no in between, no what could have been, no tears left to explain. Only in dreams we're forever. Nothing, no one can sever the you that I knew from the one that I lose each time I wake again. And you're just a dream. If I could live inside the night, I'd never open up my eyes. I'd trade the sun for endless dark to keep you close inside my arms. The pillows can't replace your chest, and dreams can't give my heart its rest. They only let me borrow you before the sky turns blue. I fall asleep just to feel you near. Even knowing you disappear, it's the only place you still stay with me. Only in dreams you still love me. Only in sleep you still need me. We're frozen in time with your hands still in mine, and nothing falls apart. Only in dreams I don't lose you. Only at night I can choose you, but morning always seems to steal away the scene and break my heart, it seems. 'Cause you're only in dreams. Streetlights blur like tears on glass. Radio playing songs from our past. Your empty seat beside me screams louder than these broken dreams. Your lipstick mark on my coffee cup, I keep it there, won't wash it up. Like if I erase your trace somehow, it means you're really gone now. The engine hums a lonely tune, a soundtrack to this empty moon. Every mile just pulls me through memories of me and you. So I take a midnight drive alone, hands on the wheel, heart turned to stone, chasing headlights down this road, trying to outrun what I can't let go. Every time just leads to you. Every sign says we're through. Windows down, but I still drown in the silence of the truth. It's just me and the I drive far enough tonight, maybe I'll lose your ghost in the lights. Maybe the dawn will finally show a place where broken hearts can go. But no matter how fast these wheels can spin, I can't escape the shape you're in. Every road I take just bends right back to where we end. Soft break low, but I don't care. I'm running on love that's not there, trying to feel something real in the wreckage we became. So I take a midnight drive alone, no destination, no way home, just a heart too hurt to sleep, and promises I couldn't keep. Your name still burning on my tongue, like a song left half unsung. And every star above this road knows I'm not as strong as I show. It's just me and what we used to own. On this midnight drive alone. We started like a summer flame, wild hearts calling out each other's name, running fast with no regrets, placing reckless, hopeful bets. But somewhere on that open road, the weight of silence slowly showed, and every step we didn't take turned love into something we couldn't save. Now we're standing miles apart, tracing maps across our hearts, trying to find the place we lost before it fell apart. It's a long way back to where we were, to every kiss that felt so sure. A long way back to midnight talks and dancing barefoot on the floor. We built our world so high, so fast, never thought it would last. Now I don't know if love survives the wreckage of our past. It's a long way back, and I'm not sure we know the path. Your picture's fading in my phone, a face that used to feel like home. Now I scroll through memories like they belong to someone else's story. We tried to patch what broke into, but cracks kept showing through and through. And every "will be fine" we said felt like words already dead. We're tired from the blame and doubt, from trying to figure us out. But love feel your ghost at night, in the quiet, in the light, wondering if you feel it too. This space between me and you, it's a long way back to what we had, to the good before the bad. A long way back to saying us and meaning it like that. Maybe some roads twist and bend until they simply reach their end. And maybe love can't always find the strength to try again. It's a long way back, and I don't know if we'll ever get back. The morning light feels out of place, like it don't belong in this empty space. Your coffee cup still by the sink, lipstick faded on the rim of we. The house is quiet but it screams with all the ghosts of what we dreamed. I try to stand, I try to pray, but gravity pulls twice as hard today. Every breath's a battle in my chest, every memory won't let me rest. Everything hurts today, every word you didn't say, every promise that we made, now just echoes and decays. Every tear I try to hide, every piece of shattered pride, loving you just wouldn't stay. And everything hurts today. Your side of the bed still cold as stone. Funny how a king can lose his throne. I scroll through pictures we once were, but now they're just a blur. Your laugh still rings inside my head like a song that wishes it was dead. I try to drown it in the rain, but even storms can't wash this pain. I never knew goodbye could weigh more than all the love we gave away. Everything hurts today, every touch that slipped away, every forever turned to dust, every fragile bit of trust, every night I lie awake, every dream that starts to break. You were home, now you're miles away, and everything hurts today. Everything hurts today. If healing comes, it's running late. I'm stuck here bargaining with fate. I trade my pride, I trade my name just to hear you say mine the same. But silence answers every plea and leaves what's left briefly. Even the sky looks gray, like it knows I'm not okay. Everything hurts today, but maybe it won't always even if it breaks. Everything hurts today.